going to give you 3 ways to create a calorie deficit with nutrition, cardio and resistance training. And a calorie deficit means that you're going to consume less calories than you're actually consuming for maintaining your weight, or in other words, your maintenance calories will decrease. What are the components of your maintenance calories? You can find in one of my previous videos where I share what are maintenance calories and what is TDEE. If you decide to create a calorie deficit with the help of your nutrition, that means you're going to eat less food than usual. And if you choose a very drastic and aggressive decrease in the food, in your food intake, this will mean that you're going to decrease the thermic effect of food, and your body will burn a lot less energy for digesting this food, and you might also decrease your NEAT levels, or non-exercise activity thermogenesis, unconsciously of course, just because you might feel lethargic or too tired, too hungry, and you will unconsciously spare your energy. If you decide to create a calorie deficit by choosing cardio, you might think that you are burning a lot more food, but actually you don't burn that much calories just by doing cardio, and you also might decrease your NEAT levels because you might think that you have already done a lot, and you might feel a lot more tired and a little bit lazy after these cardio sessions, especially if you're doing very long cardio sessions every single day, just because you again would like to spare more energy for other activities like work, let's say. If you choose to create a calorie deficit by doing mostly resistance training, this means that you will increase your basal metabolic rate, or you will increase your the calories you need to maintain your weight, just because breaking down muscle tissue is very energy expensive process, and muscle tissue repair will cost your body a lot more energy, and you will also not decrease the thermic effect of food. You will also not decrease your NEAT levels, or in other words, your physical activity throughout the day will remain the same. So I think that choosing resistance training is most beneficial, and whenever you have to choose between hitting more steps or doing a short resistance training, I always advise people to choose even the shorter resistance training, just because having muscle and building more muscle will always end up in burning more fat and looking leaner and smaller. My last piece of advice is to not focus on the 3 of them, just focus on doing only one and to keep the other 2 moderate, just because if you choose to do dieting, cardio and resistance training at the same time, you might end up really exhausted very quickly, and you will ruin your progress. If you like this video, you might also find one of my other videos very useful, and this is flexible dieting.